Gomes, PB, Pledge Brother, Fall 1992. I knew you before you were Gomer. You were just Dave Hedeman. And then you got the name Gomer, and look, it just has never gone away. Brother, happy 50th birthday coming up. Can't believe we're at this age. Because we sure don't act it. You're still rocking out. Couldn't be more impressed. I'm thinking about putting together a little video for you. Just started thinking about the early JMU days, obviously Puddle Duck. I feel like me and Chunk must have been to a couple hundred Puddle Duck concerts in our day. Loved hanging out with you boys. You guys always made us feel included. Then we graduate. We go to Richmond. We're tearing it up there. I remember playing hoops together, soiling our oats. How about our wakeboarding summer? Ugh. Fun, but ugh, not really. You and your beautiful bride moved down to Fort Lauderdale. I made a handful of visits down there. I used to love coming down to see you guys. As you can see, I have my Eagle shirt on tonight. Had to wear my Eagle stuff for you. There's the poster in the background. Remember coming down for the Eagles-Dolphins Monday night game. I got to show you my true Silver Linings playbook. Philly. God, thank God I didn't get the shit beaten out of me. I don't do that stuff anymore. Football doesn't mean as much to me anymore, I promise you. And then some of the other things that like you remind me of is just you turned me on to live music. I remember listening to like a studio album and you were like, "Why are you listening to this? There's like live stuff out there." And I like had always thought, "Well, live music, is it going to be as good as the record?" And obviously, duh, it's way better. You bought my first Fish ticket for me. I remember you coming into the sesh room and you go, "Guys, Fish is playing down at Washington and Lee in a couple weeks. Tickets are like $10. I'm going to buy some now. Anyone want one?" I was like, "Yeah, get me one." That was a band that was like kind of on my radar, and I was like, "Cool, this is something I'm into." And you just got me into going to see live music too. Like I wanted to be like you and Young and Fricker, who had been to all these concerts and stuff. It seemed so cool to me. And that's kind of like what I always thought about you, as like kind of like a cool older brother. You're always very encouraging, super positive, like just always laughing when we're hanging out. We're always having a good time. And even though we don't see each other as much or talk to each other as much anymore, that when we do pick up, I mean, we pick up right where we left off, no awkwardness. I just love hanging out with you, man. And like probably my favorite story for me and you is when we found Chunk and Bobby on our little Vegas run. We had our story, they had their story, and like miraculously we just find each other in the middle of nowhere in Vegas. And then later on we end up like losing Burger, but then we find Burger. He's literally right in front of us with a girl all on top of him for like 45 minutes before we even knew there was a guy in the seat. So just God, I could probably go on for hours about all the memories that we've created, but man, I love you so much. You've always been such a great friend. You're always, again, such a positive force anytime you're around. I've just always loved that about you. I'm so glad to be celebrating the same birth year as you as we turn 50 together. And I hope you have a great day with your family. You have such a beautiful family. I love your wife. Obviously, I don't know Eliza that well, but obviously I can tell that the two of you have really put together a really good human. And, I take a lot of pride in trying to do the same over here. So much love to you. Happy birthday, man. I hope whatever you end up doing, I hope you have a blast. Hope to see you soon.